Hey guys, how's it going? 2:14 p.m. on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, and I sound pretty good by myself now. So yeah, it's been a little crazy, to say the least. But let's keep going here. What do we got? Sun just set. We are off to that cruise ship, I believe. So I'll let you know what we're off to, or what we're up to today, very shortly. Once we're underway, 1.3 nautical miles. Are we off to the cruise ship? Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, we're in that direction, but we got to go a little bit further. So, first of all, what I have on board, just to give you an idea. So I've got lots of fishies. We've been successful with the settings that are down. It's worked pretty good. We're 4 stars. We were up 5 stars for a while, and we have our full cargo for the cruise ship. So good, very good shape actually, to say the least. Go inside here for a minute. So yeah, anyways, this little meter here, this shows our storage, or yeah, I'll tap on it here. That's it right there. So nearly half full, but that's okay. I believe that's the cruise ship out there. I'm not 100% sure. I might just head towards it, just for the hell of it. So anyways, yeah, what do I want to talk about? Talk about where we're at, as far as, I talked a little bit more, you know, my son here, obviously, you know, he's going to be a kid, so I love him. I love him to death. He is still the _1 priority. And the bottom line is, if we were here today, we were just watching some wrestling. And, oh man, did we have a blast. It's amazing. I won't get into details about it, especially if you're not into professional wrestling. The majority of you may not be, but man, is it fun to watch. Especially the stuff from Japan. So, yeah, what do I want to talk about? So, what's going on in regards to why am I in such a good mood? Well, the wrestling was great. I had to drop him off at 1:30 today. As you may have heard from some of my other videos, because of the summer, I was getting him till 7. I was even going to push for 9 this weekend, but then I realized he had his party today, which I asked him when his party was, and he couldn't tell me, but now I know. I'm just looking at the fuel gauge there. It looks like we're going to be okay, but we're heading right back to port as soon as we're done this. We might even try for another port. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I spoke a little bit more about this today, or more about this yesterday a little bit. But now that I'm, you know, by myself, and I can kind of get into details as far as where my frame of mind is at, where things are going. Last look, I had like 35 views, which is not, that's nothing. I usually get an average views of about 100 on the train videos, and to be quite honest, had Southwest been running a Sunday session today, I would have been on it. I actually took a look just in case. Of course, timing as usual, they're not running a Sunday session today, and you know, that's just the way it is. Stuff like that happens. By next Sunday, I could have them till 7, 9 o'clock at night, whatever the case may be, and you know, that's just the way it is. That ship looks like it's going away. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. I still see a little blip out there. But anyways, general direction I'm headed. We're only going 5 knots? Oh, No, I wasn't at full throttle, you dum-dum. I just saw it go up. Okay. So hopefully that'll increase things. But I know it's a little bit... It takes a little bit more to haul this now because we're heavier. So hopefully I don't get stranded for fuel. Or I find a closer port. But anyways, as I was saying... For 7 years I was into Run 8 as my main thing. It's what's grown this channel. Believe me, I understand that. But in order for me to really make it profitable, I need 1,000 viewers. Now, I'm not going to be like other YouTubers and just play games and edit it and make it all about trying to get as much games and exposure out to as many people as I can to grow my channel. That's usually the formula that most major YouTubers get, to try and influence others to subscribe to their channel, see the content. Anything that I play or show on this channel, I either like or love. I hadn't done iRacing, only because I wasn't too sure if it would work. Sometimes settings are different and everything, so... But I'll talk about iRacing in a little bit, because that's kind of changed with me too. So, with Run 8, there's two ways that things could go. Actually, there's multiple ways things can go, but two major directions I see Run 8 happening for me. Number one, I continue to do whatever Southwest is doing, no matter what they decide to do. I did throw that little pitch at the idea about having a server that isn't so big in geographic location, but would actually run kind of anarchy, but alter its time so that it impacted. There's some whale. I think that's a whale going by, or maybe it's a boat. Yeah, it's a whale. Looks like a boat though, huh? What's that? Is that a moon? What the hell is that? I hadn't seen that before. Okay, there's the whale spitting through the... What is that? I gotta keep an eye on that. I can barely see it. It almost looks like a cloud, but... Yeah, it's definitely a whale, but anyways. So, yeah, well, I'm distracted as usual. So, with Run 8... Wow, I'm actually seeing this now. Sorry. I'll figure out what that is. I'll keep an eye on that. But oh, beautiful. But anyways. So yeah, that whole idea of having a server that stays 24/7 but actually caters more to daily running of on demand based on when people are normally available type thing. I guess that's the way to put it. So all the trains basically are scheduled to run, and this is very small scale compared to the high capacity California routes. I don't know if there's a route that's necessarily set or available to do it, but you can take pretty much any single line track and you wouldn't feel too out of place to have a schedule. You could do it on Mojave, since it's the default route. There's no reason why you can't. I wouldn't necessarily do it on a multiple route system, because you know, and then yeah, you shut out people that like to run this and that and blah blah blah. But that's just an idea. I think I could support something like that. But for now, I'll support Southwest the way they're doing things and continue to at least run on their Tuesdays and Thursday sessions, and you know, we'll wait and see. There's a plane over there. No UFOs tonight. That thing's over in behind the mountain now. I don't know what that is. I am curious. No, it's not in behind the mountain. It's over there. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, well, see what happens. Yeah, the speed's still pretty low, 5.5 knots. But anyways, okay. I'll try to finish my thought here. Amazing for something that does nothing, that stuff just gets your attention. But I really got to watch that fuel. But we'll see. Hey, maybe I'll have to call for Mayday. Wouldn't that suck for the haul I have? I'll check on that shortly. But maybe I should have gone to port first and then gone that way. I don't know. Who cares? So this really makes, for me personally, it makes an interesting situation, because the way I see it, if I was to ever do a server like that for Run 8, I don't know, it's either going to be on version 2 of Run 8 and the situation is right for it to happen. Kind of like how, you know, some people stayed behind and stuck with version 1. I may do that for version 2 at some point, in the right situation. In other words, if maybe certain routes become available for Route 2, because they talk about new regions. I don't know when these regions are coming. I don't know when these third-party developers are coming. I don't know nothing about what's happening with Run 8 right now. Absolutely nothing, because I'm not part of the club to know. And I get it. There's health issues, okay? I get it. There's all these things, and I keep on, you know, don't get me wrong. I got my money's worth a long time ago. I've said that before. I also say that it's the best simulator on the planet. If anybody asked me, would you recommend Run 8? I would say absolutely, hands down. Oh, would you recommend it if it was got a great route editor? Well, no, Run 8 doesn't have a route editor. I can't recommend that. Would you recommend it if it was the greatest eye candy? No, I can't recommend that. But if you ask me for the best train simulator, you're damn right I'll recommend it. Absolutely, because there's nothing that touches it. I can see that thing in the window now. On the right. I won't figure it out as we get closer. I haven't been out this far, I don't think. Maybe I have. Oh, there's another boat out there. That's what it's all about. Oh shoot, I forgot I still have hooks out there. That was dumb. I totally forgot I still have a hook out there. 23 hours and I'm not gonna, oh man, that sucks. Okay, let's see if I can get my brain into gear here. We were looking at a different boat by the looks of it. Okay, sorry. I'll get it right. That's not going to turn out as good, but that's okay because I'm getting very heavy. So I have been out here because I have a line set. So we'll let that go for a tiny bit. So yeah, so that's Run 8 in a nutshell. Either version 3 is going to be absolutely amazing compared to version 2, and I'll have to wait and see what other people say about version 3 when it comes out, or what it is. And I mean, we're halfway through 2018 now, over halfway through, and they were talking about it, something about the end of the year. They haven't even upgraded, really done any major upgrades to version 2. They've had one of the best upgrades, but it's not really a major upgrade. All it was to add filters. You know, I mean, how much does it take to add filters? It was a great update. Don't get me wrong. It was one of the best updates, I think. Something that simple. change things. But that's my thing about Run 8. I'm not going to say any more about Run 8. I'm here to talk about this. But I will mention another thing that I was into more recently, and that was iRacing. I haven't really touched it in the last little bit, and the reason why I'm kind of away from that, iRacing's too stressful for me. I find, I mean, I love the adrenaline rush of it. I love the competition, but it reminds me too much of the daily commute sometimes between back and forth to work, even though it's only 15 minutes one way to my job, and then even when I'm on the job going to the States and back, or when I'm on trips. I take a lot of trips, and I see, I kind of titled this video talk about my generation off of basically the song called The Who, or a song from the group The Who, My Generation. And it's interesting because this generation me, about everybody that's basically in for themselves, but really it's not just the new generation coming up. It has a lot to do with everybody in particular seems to be headed that way. There's a lot of people really looking out for themselves type thing. My speed's really going to hurt me getting to this fish, so I'm probably going to be over the 24-hour mark. I wasn't for the last 3, which worked out great. But it's going to turn blue shortly, I think right around the 24-hour mark, so I should be okay. I'll be good for a little bit, I think. Then it'll turn perfect, and then it'll go yellow not too long after that. But yeah, I haven't really done too much. I'm thinking of probably canceling my subscription. I won't lose all my stuff in it, but racing in a series, multiple races, against a lot of people who really don't know what the hell they're doing, or are so aggressive they don't care. Maybe that's just part of racing. I mean, you have to be aggressive. You have to be a about me type attitude, right? I don't know. So maybe it's me. Maybe it's my weakness. What the hell's that thing? I see a couple things on that island. Or not island, or whatever the hell it is. So now we get to this. My son wasn't too sure about this game at first. Well, I don't know if he told you on camera or whatever, or during the live stream, but he did tell me at some point. Actually, no, because I was playing this morning, and I wasn't live streaming this morning, so he got to watch me play, and he says he just loves this game. He was so worried that this game was going to become, too one-dimensional, and it turned out to surprise him. It's kind of surprised me too, and that's what I want to do. I want to just take you out on these journeys when I can. Not every journey. Like I said, I'm not worried about thumbs ups and thumbs downs so much. Like I said, I'm doing stuff that I enjoy. Wow. As soon as I turn my I don't know what you call it, the 1 day 31 minutes, that should turn it blue. Oh, it's green now. I don't know, whatever. Oh, it went past midnight. The wind changed or something. That's why the speed changed. So what's the weather today? 5.6 knots out of the east. Oh, I got it behind me. Oh, that's nice. Sort of. Not really behind me. More like a northeast. Well, I kind of got it behind me. That works. It helped a bit. Hello, fishy, or whale, or whatever the hell you call them. I guess they're not a fish, they're a mammal, right? So you're going to get to enjoy, coming up here, some catching of the fish here. I'll talk more about this once I do this catching. Hopefully it's okay. Because you leave these lines for too long, they wind up taking off on you, basically. See it. There, I see it now. Wow, that's what you call ocean dogs. At least the music drowns him out a bit. I put the spotlight up on front, and that's what all that was about. Okay, here you go. Watch this. See if I'm any better. I have been. Missed. I'm jinxing myself. Okay. That doesn't really do much. That's good. That gives me plus 3%. Another good. Another 3 gives me up to plus 6%. Oh, you dum-dum. That was horrible. Missed! No! I suck. Yeah, it's an okay. At least I get it. Another okay. I get that one too. Okay, get a good one here. Yes! Perfect! Haha. Oh, and a redfish too, to be... Yeah, I know I got enough fish for the thing. I didn't catch that much on that because I really screwed that up. The other catches were much better. I was under pressure, that's why. Okay, let's keep going. What's this guy doing anyways? He just sits there and then he... Here. Let's go, buddy. Thank ya. Alright, so 1 nautical mile to my target. I really got to check the maps out first, and then I have to gut the fish in a second. $1:55 in the morning. Okay, I got to see the map. So we're headed to that little V thingamajiggy. Now the question is there a port around there, which it doesn't look like to be one. I'm going to have to head across all the way straight shot with what could be less than half a tank of fuel, but I've already gone once and twice, so I should be okay. And I could go, you know, I can go to here, or I can try to get to the market. I'll try to get to the market, but we'll see how it goes. So, anyways. Yeah, we're still okay. I think we're okay. I think we're going to be like about halfway fuel by the time we get there. So, let me turn the spotlights off. No, I don't want the log. Why did I say I want the log? Oh, are we in fall now? Yes, we are, according to this. Even though it's August. Don't ask me. I just play the game. Okay, so the running lights are on. Interiors can stay on. I'll take the searchlight off. Don't need that. Alright. So we can go gut these fish while we're in progress here. Alright, this is how we do it. That was bad. I think. 4 stars. Better than I thought it was. I thought that was better. Okay. Alright. Very nice. Well, he's running slow now. If he wasn't before. Should go take a nap. This guy never sleeps. Alright, let's just do some observations while we're headed that way. We're bobbing up and down. All the lights behind us. So no, that wasn't a very good catch. I was pretty bad off of some of those. I don't know where the hell that thing I saw. Is that it? Yeah, I don't think so. Beats me. No, there it is right there. Looks like a cross. There was a cross on one back in where we came from, but the sun's starting to slowly come up here. It does it weird here. The time is kind of strange. I'm getting into the... Well, there's another one. I don't know now. Honestly, I do not know. Alright, let's get in here for a minute. Let's just view it from here for a little while. Oh yeah, was that the one we just went through? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I got a radar now, so at least... Oh, this guy's... We gotta follow him because he's on the move. Hopefully we can catch up to him and he's not going the other way, because if he's going the other way, we're screwed. He kind of like floats around out there. Now we'll see. We'll use that map as a... If it gets higher, then I'm probably going to turn around, head back to port. But no, I love the beauty of this game. I mean, I think the waves should be pretty bigger. For some, there's... I checked the weather forecast, actually, this morning. As in real this morning. It's still 0.7. It's not convincing. So yeah, Saturday's got 6.5 knots. With the sunshine. Oh no, this one. 12.5. That's going to be supposedly a very windy and rainy day on the Friday. We're on a Tuesday right now with sunshine. The wind is at our backs. It's going to be tough coming in. That still says 0.7. I don't like this. I think we're slowly catching up to it, but I don't know. Now notice the sky's getting brighter. It's 0309. 7 p.m. the sun actually sets, and then there's twilight for a bit. I'm gonna watch the sun rise here. See what happens. There it is, actually. The lights, yeah, so it's like 3 freaking a.m. It's like it's off by maybe 1 whole hour. Maybe it has something to do with standard time, but or it's on daylight savings, but that doesn't make sense because that usually means the nights are longer, so it's almost like it's, I don't know what the hell it's doing. That is the sun rising at just past 3 a.m. The only thing I can think of is it's universal time. I'm not too sure. I should have checked earlier. Where I know, I'm trying to picture if Norway is west or east of the prime meridian. I know it's up that way, but oh, we're down to 0.6. That's a good sign. Yeah, see, that's a flaw in this particular portion of the graphics. Had that been the high level graphics, you wouldn't see that. But I'm not going to change the settings anymore. You just have to trust me on that one, and I'll forgive it. As much as I love the eye candy, I'm not going to lose sleep over that. There it is. It's coming over. It's coming over the mountain now. There it goes. That's pretty solid. So I can see why this game may not appeal to a lot of people as well. But if you're into this kind of thing, I can see why people would love it. Okay, I'll turn off all the lights. Oh, we're less than a kilometer. Is that what that is? That thing out there? Every time I go down, I have to... What's that thing? Is that... Oh, that's gotta be a whale or something. I don't think it was flashing, though. Oh, there's a boat, though. Not too far away. But he's coming up. He's getting closer. And we're getting closer, so that's good. And the moving up and down could very well be the graphics as well, the graphic quality. It may not be rendering it. But the mechanics is what I see happening. 5.3, 5.4, 5.3. So that's playing a wave motion, right? We'll see what happens on the windy day, and I might play around with the graphics settings a bit, but I really don't want to mess with them too much since they seem to be set very nicely right now. Very, very beautifully well done game. And I'll be back on later tonight too. I'm gonna do this, come back. I think I'll come back to port. We'll see how much money I make. I'm gonna try and make it back to the market because you get better prices. So 75 is the half mark. What's the forecast for tomorrow? Oh, perfect. That's good. What that is up there, a jet or a helicopter or something. Oh, it's a freaking seagull or bird. Very nice. Are we actually going to see this ship, or is that him right there? Because there was a boat out there, but somehow I missed it. Well, I guess he passed me that red thing back there, but anyways. I don't know what that is. That could be it. Might be just a buoy. Uh-oh. Look out, whale. That's a cruise ship? Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. Oh, it's just a buoy, huh? Oh, I thought there was a whale in front of me. That's my mast. That is a buoy, I hope. Yeah, looks like it. 13,000! Oh, very nice. Okay. Well, that puts us back up to 21,000. I might be able to do an engine upgrade when I get back. That'd be nice. I could use one of those. Alright, okay. Do I want to go that far, or do I want to just... It's tempting. I wish there was a port over here, but there isn't. And I like all this openness, too, because I can find some stuff. So far I've only found that. And I think these only actually come in when you're at, not so much from the sonar, but actually fishing various spots. So that's what I'm discovering, because these all change once you actually put lines out there and do different things and see stuff and yeah, whatever. So there's nothing down there. There's a port way over there. I'm gonna just head back to I want to really try for the market. I really do. And I have to bait all my stuff anyways, so let me oh, I haven't explored that area? What? Really? I've explored it. What are you talking about? Okay, what are you talking about? I need to explore. Oh, I gotta... Okay. Can I do this, or do I... Is this something that... Here. I bet you it's... Because I'm over here. No. What I have to do is I have to set a course for an area that... So what happens is, because of the line actually goes through the land there, I've kind of have to set my own course. 98%. We're fine for fuel. So I haven't set a waypoint here, and that's because I'm going to be exploring some new areas here while I go across that way, maybe, until I get into an area that I know. So we'll go for that for now, and we'll turn the sonar on. So now we're heading against the wind, I believe. Yeah, 5.6 knots out of the east, which is right in our face, basically. Northeast to be exact, so we're going right against it, but that's okay. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Oh, I want it sonar. Go sonar. See if that's got any difference for wave action. It does, see? See how I'm hopping a little bit more? So I'm going into the wind and it's pushing instead of riding with the waves. You don't get the real sense of the graphics as you do in the higher graphics, because you get to see the water like kind of gushing. You do here in a bit, but so far this sonar is not picking up anything out here. We'll go on this way for a while and enjoy. Oh, and I'm going to turn that off. Turn that to the sonar. So we are under fall season. So low haddock demand. Low haddock demand, but haddock season has just started. It's kind of weird. It's like almost like it's. So I succeeded in that job. My gear is out at the moment. You can see the bobbing up and down. I noticed that almost right away. It'll be interesting that windy day going into. This isn't a bad wind. Stay out here for a bit. So anyways, guys, tell me if there's any sonar going. I'm going to go brush my teeth and clean up a little bit. It's 3 p.m. Eastern right now. I'm going to be running this this particular live stream probably, I would say at least for another hour and a half. I forget how long it's going to take me to get to, 3 p.m. I'm turning around, so we'll kind of get a pretty good idea from this. But mind you, I'm only the wind is, you can see how it goes, like 8.1, and then it drops down to 7.7, and it goes up back up to 8.1, then drops down. That's all wave action. So we're definitely showing the signs of a little bit more swells, even though the song's in calm water, which is kind of funny. But I'll try to keep an eye on the sonar, although I'll be in different rooms right now. Holy crap. Yeah, you can really see the wave action. That's nice. I like that. I'm sure it could be a much better, but at some point you gotta play around with the graphics. Even higher graphics probably don't show it the greatest, but yeah, I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. This is why I love this game. Not just so I can play something for the hell of it, but because I can relax, I can... You know how much I procrastinate on cleaning up? When you're doing run 8, it's a little bit different. I enjoy certain things, but a lot of times you got to really pay attention to what the hell you're doing. Here, I've set a course. I just, you don't really have to do much more. You just go. Kind of why I liked Flight Simulator too, but Flight Simulator didn't have this beauty. Not that I remember. So anyways, yeah. 3:02. I yapped there for a good 2 minutes. I'm gonna give you guys a break from the yapping. If you want to fast forward, like if you want to watch these things live, I don't know how many people are. Enjoy the views. It's just going to be out the front for a little bit, and I'll be coming into the port in a little while. Probably going to be towards the latter part of that afternoon, I would imagine. And then I'll join you on the other side, and we'll go set some more lines, maybe do some upgrades to the engine, and see how it goes. So enjoy the view from now. I'll keep it this view. Watch the sonar. You might see some fishes, and I'll be back shortly, probably another 15 minutes. I'm not going to do too much this afternoon, so okay, I'll be back. Guess I better make sure I clear that island. I think I'm fine now. Alright. Just to be on the safe side. keep on doing a course correction, but the wind keeps on taking me a little bit closer. Let's see here. Let's try this for a bit and see what happens. There was a time where I would just aim one direction and it would just keep on going that direction. I'm actually feeling the wind effects. It's kind of neat. Yeah, definitely in a very good mood today. Oh, there we go. Got it. Just trying to get my bottle of mouthwash I bought open here. There we go. Stupid axe. These plastic covers they put on everything. Okay, I'll be back. Keep an eye on that point there. I'm not bad direction-wise. Let's, oh, I don't want that. I want to go up. I'm going the wrong way. Slightly. This does. Okay. 3.8 nautical miles. That decreased my speed. A little bit of crosswind. Got an east-northeast wind, so now I'm heading straight into it. Oh well. Let's go back to sonar for a bit here. Never know what the hell that's the sun shining? Yeah, I guess it is. It always looks like that's a lunar or something. It's really weird. Okay, what are we? Closest to that coast? Let's take a look at this here. Yeah, you can see the bow going down for sure. That's kind of neat. Look at that way. There, we'll keep an eye on that for a bit. See how that goes. Okay, I'll still be back. 3:19 Eastern. Okay. Too many errands right now, but man, that's the cleanest my teeth have felt in a while. Seriously, stuff like that, I just, you know, procrastinate against that too. 3.3 nautical miles. I feel like we're getting into a bit calmer seas, maybe. Maybe not. The closer you get to land, the more it behaves itself. I guess those might just be clouds. Let's take a look around. Oh, I gotta get off my butt first. I can take a snooze in here too. Light the fire. I wish you could move around like underneath. I don't know where the sun's coming from. It must be underneath here or something. It's kind of weird. Oh, through the window. Over my shoulder. Alright, let's go back out here. I haven't seen too much on sonar. Mind you, I haven't been watching that much. Crates. I've never noticed the crates before. I don't know what that's shadowing is. Oh, I guess that is the sun setting in the west. Slowly. That's an oil tanker. I'm gonna have to explore up north. Get a upgrade to a different mast. I really don't know what that does as far as anything other than looks, maybe. I'll say the symbol for U.S. Postal Service. Oh boy. Even my son said this morning, I think it was this morning when I was playing this before he woke up, he said, "Is that Venus?" That was the first thing that I thought of when I was looking at it. I was like, no, that's a weird little center cursor thingy. The same thing I did. Alright, let's go inside for a bit. We're pretty close to a zone there. Now, interesting. See how I'm turned that way, right? It looks like I've everything has started to move move the boat a little bit more to the right again. So let's yeah, let's correct that. Oh yeah. Whoops. I want that. Oh, there's some fish. Just on the edge of an area. It's pretty cool to see the fish going by on the sonar. So is that right? Does that look like three, almost four stacks? I can't tell. I just noticed the line, so I'll have to see when I catch more fish if my instinct's right about that. Yeah, I think I'll do a little bit more cleanup this evening. I mean, I'll check the server out too. I just... It's got to be something I would really enjoy, local-wise. I haven't been in the mood for it as much. I still like running on the server, and for Run 8 I'm talking about. Doing the trains and all that other stuff. It's just, I think my overall, I don't know. And I know this gets thumbs down. I don't know if this gets thumbs down or if it's just because it's this. I don't care. It's always nice to know what people think, so. But, This is very common. This is I used to love driving. I loved just taking the car and just going someplace. And it was a way for me to, especially I did this a lot on a Sunday too, not go out on a boat, but just take the car and go down, watch trains over at Fort Erie or whatever. I could still do that. Although we're under another heat wave again till Tuesday morning. But, yeah, it was so, you know, I love driving. I really do. It's the other people on the road. This is why I kind of titled my video that way, you know. And that was kind of what I think threw me off of iRacing too. You know, I'd be dealing with doofuses on the road, even for a short period of time. And suddenly, you know, as much as I enjoy racing and competitive, and if people give you room and all that other stuff, nah, it's just not for me either. I don't see anything in this that so far, unless it's the repetitiveness, which could happen down the road. They said it couldn't happen in Run 8. Eventually it does. you know, when things are old, and some things that are old become new again too, like Stranded Deep as well. I mean, if they had this visuals in Stranded Deep, holy crap. Stranded Deep takes some work. You're constantly working. There's no relaxation. This is for me virtually what I can't do on a heat wave like today. I can't go for a long walk on a day like today. It's just too freaking humid. And I know I've said in the past too that I wanted to get away from the virtual. I wanted to get away from the computer stuff because it was artificial for me. But yeah, we're coming up to a zone here. Of course, I got no baited hooks. Just take a look here at not the logbook. Let me go into the wiki. So I'm already have a junior. I'm working towards my senior certificate. Ports. Okay, yeah, the ports I wanted to see. There is a port called Hammerfist Centrum. Okay, I'm too late for it today. You got to be there by 1800. It opens again at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I may... you never know. Maybe I don't think I'm going to make it by 1800. I doubt it. So you really get a window of 8 hours. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. But if I see that again, let me take a look at that again. Better prices, yeah. Let me just take a look at some of the northern Norway. 7 ports in the region. I might even go for a loan and go for another boat, but we'll see about that. You get missions. You can buy boats. Northeastern coast of the island of Kavalka, about 8 kilometers northeast of the town of Hammerfest. Okay. Fish market, missions, repair, refuel. Oh, okay, that's the other one I've been to. Only 70 people live there. Interesting. Okay. You can see I've got to make constant corrections to the left there. The fish is picking up some stuff. Oh yeah, we're right in the middle of that other one. Of course, I can't do nothing about that right now. Plenty of fuel. That's a good place to put down, I think. Maybe not. If I have a chance to go for a dozen, that's pretty good, I think. I heard on one of the YouTube videos, if you get 3, that's a good point to go down. If you see 3 on a screen at the same time. Of course, we don't have any hooks. They're pretty expensive to buy new lines. We're coming up to, yeah, it's only 15:45. 2 nautical miles? How long have I been traveling? I get there at 4, which is a half an hour, 4 Eastern. 3 minutes gives me an hour now. Be about 4:42. It'll be 1800. Wow, there's 2 fish there. I was looking at. Yeah, it'll be about 3:42 or so Eastern by the time that market closes. I'm not going to make it. Especially when I keep going back to that. Now I can simply go in, bait some more, and head in the market in the morning if I want to. I think I'm just going to go ahead and sell to the main market. Only because I'm already thinking about upgrades. I don't know if I want to do a loan. I'm not that ready yet, but we'll see. I think I started at 25,000 krona or whatever they want to call them. Call them kronas. I don't know. My son says there's something else. Oh, this looks like a nice area. Even though we're outside, it looks better than what it used to. Yes, Emma thinks that's a dancing cowboy. I don't know. I gotta get closer. At some point. Not today. I remember when I had a boat of my own, like an actual real boat with a motor. Of course, it was my dad's, but I was the one who got to use it. It's exclusive. Became pretty much, well, not so much exclusively mine, but pretty much mine to use. Under the towing of my dad, of course. Wherever he went, I went. I never got to take it myself, other than when we were up north, central Ontario. But they end up getting some nice boats, and they ended up selling them. But man, there was a time where it looked like I was going to be inheriting quite a bit. Now I inherited enough, but at one time I was supposed to have, being an only child, I was supposed to have a house. That didn't happen because of debt issues or whatever that they were in. But my parents. My dad, you know, he was kind of surprised. I guess my mom was kind of hiding the debt because my dad wanted expensive toys, and that's the way it goes. But man, I always wanted to have a nice boat, like not like this, but any boat. Instead, I put up with a raft now. Couldn't go out this weekend because it's too hot, but man. This is the closest thing I can get to, other than having my raft. My raft is cool, don't get me wrong. It's just an inflatable raft that I haul along with me in a car, and we'll go out to Lake Ontario or various rivers, you know, wherever we can, basically. Son loves it. There's something about the water that really captivates me. I always wanted to work on a ship. Of course, being in the Great Lakes and Welland Ship Canal nearby, I mean, there's a lot of inspiration there. Never been out, you know, never lived by the ocean, but I've been to the ocean many times, and that has a very huge influence on me as well. It feels a lot more free. I mean, you don't have to worry about doofuses so much driving around and tailgating you, and so it's 3:43 Eastern right now. As I predicted, approximately, it was going to be 1800 in the sim very shortly. Sure enough, that's coming to be. So I'm not going to get to the market, but that's okay. I'm going to sell everything at the dock. We'll try the market maybe some other time when I do some more local fishing. To weigh my options and see what my catch brings me in. Now we're getting back into some fishies. Yeah, another nice zone coming up. That is a, I don't know if you saw it on the last video or not. I think it was this morning we passed by that operational lighthouse. It actually rotates. It's really cool. Some of the lights you see will be just beacons. You can see the lighthouse is shining off of that whale over to the right every now and then. Yeah, okay, that time he spitted water and went under, but every now and then you'll see it. You don't see it against the land so much, but... Oh, I never saw his tail before. That's the first time I noticed that. Huh. Well, that's kind of cool. Gonna do some whale watching. I've been trying to figure out if the sunset and sunrises change as a season. We'll have to see. But let's go into the regular view here. Hard to tell because of the where everything is. But we'll try to figure out when it actually disappears off the water. How about that? It has been around 1900. Oh wow, this is a good zone. Maybe. Yeah, I find the red lights are more like marker lights. That could be a lighthouse, the way it's rotating. Here, I'm not 100% sure what's what. But anyways. Well, we're past 1900 now, but we're in August, so I thought it was 1900. Maybe it was approximately 1900. Maybe I was thinking, maybe it changes on the different mountains too, I don't know. Love to see it in the open water and then time it. That'd be kind of cool. it goes, 1951. Alright.
Twilight. Oh, that is just cool. See, I told you there's a church. There's all the vehicles climbing up the hill. Not stuttering like they were in my different settings, but... much better. Oh, there's two fish there. See one more thing. Oh yeah, we're in a small area, but you never know. Just under half a tank. Nothing to worry about. Excuse me. Judging by the time it's gonna take, I may stay in port. Oh, look at all the cars going up. I think that's what they are. Yeah. That's cool. Looks like there's lights on the road too. I don't know why I do that, it just sounds cool. There was a time where they didn't have horns in there or something. Yeah, that one's a radio tower. This thing over here, okay, that's a cross, we know what that is. I don't know where the hell the other one was. Cars are still going up the hill. Nothing come down the hill? Everybody leaves. Unless it's a one-way street, maybe they come down into the village. I don't know. I've never really noticed. Looks like there's smoke coming out of that thing. Oh! Okay. Never noticed that before. So it's a chimney, like a factory or something. Oh, there's a hill up there. I wonder if they come down there or something. I saw all the lights go off all of a sudden. At least it seemed like they did. Yeah. I don't know why they do that when you get in closer. It's kind of weird. Maybe they're going to bed for the night? It's possible. 9 o'clock at night? Holy crap. Wow, there's a lot of boats here. Oh, somebody just turned all the lights on. Wow, what's up with all the boats? That's a lighthouse right there. Doesn't look like much, but yeah. It really rotates. That one is just a beacon. You don't see them as well from here. You see them out further. It's kind of weird how that works, but... Okay, all the lights are on now all of a sudden. Very strange. So yeah, I might call the live stream once I dock and get some upgrades and take a look around, but we'll see. It's kind of weird how all these lights are going off and on here. Maybe, oh, okay, those were behind something. Everything else is on. I don't know what I saw. Maybe some of the, that's the ultimate boat right there you get. Terms. Maybe it was something that was, I can't describe it, but there's a port there. I'm just trying to ease in nicely. Yes, I learned how to shut off the engine. Well, I can make some money. Only got 4 redfish. So I could have as much as 19. No, no. Um, 17,500 approximately, or I can have as little as barely anything. Let's see. 13.8. Well, that kicks butt from my previous. Well, I couldn't even break 1,000. That was my tutorial. Okay. I'm getting better. Oh, I never heard the page thing. That's cool. Ah, very nice. Okay, I'm happy about that. So I got 35,400. And I don't want to. I'll eventually do this tutorial. I'm an amateur fisher now instead of a junior. Well, that's good. No, I don't want to learn that tutorial. I'll keep doing that until I do it. But so I got some nice crew here available. Very nice. How much money does the bank want to give me? Well, I can get it 60,000, which would take me up to 95,000. I don't want to deliver another catch to the cruise ship. We already did that. And I don't care about towing because I'm awesome. Okay. So that's only 1204, that's nothing. I'm not going to do a repaint. Alright, so upgrades. I'm not going for the storage upgrade yet. What I may do I thought that was a ship or something. I was like, what? The engine upgrade is tempting. Gives me 5 more horsepower. I don't care about the fishing quotas yet, but we'll see about that. Searchlight upgrade, I don't care about that either. I don't know what the mast does, to be quite honest, other than shows a light. Alright, what's the boats going for? This is the next one at 450,000. Oh, look at my pollock quota is getting up there. Maximum line length, 1,000 hooks. .15 horsepower engine. Maximum speed says 7 knots, although we've been able to go a little bit better than that. You only get 4 lines. That one you get 8 lines. 16 knots, that's a little better. What's that full of burn thingamajiggy? What is that? 1.25 million. Aren't you sweet? look at you. Wow. You're nice too. Alright. Well, that's nice. Let's see. Do I want to dare touch the bank? Oh, no. Hold on a second. Give me that. Let's go into town here for a second. Monthly repayment. Oh, that's nothing. 120,000. I can get at 15. I know that's a high interest rate. So I can get I get a loan for 120,000. What kind of boats can I get? 120,000 would give me it wouldn't even give me that one. It sure as hell won't give me the other one. Okay. I'm just gonna go with the upgrades on my own boat for now. They stay with me, I can use it later. Maybe I can sell the boat, I don't know. I haven't figured that out. I don't think I can, but... So, we'll go back to the dock. We'll do some upgrades. How about that? So I got 34,000. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I can go with one upgrade here. Sure, why not? Okay, that puts me down to 19,000. Storage. Can't do it. I'm not worried about the fishing quotas right now. I'm not worried about those. Those things are pretty cheap. Although that would land me 11,000 if I got a better mast. I don't know what the hell the point of that is. Alright. Let's go with the fish market. Maintenance. Why do I got a 15 krona repair already? Yes, that's just a check-in. Alright. Very nice. Oh, we got rain today. It's already past midnight. What's the weather? Barely any wind. Hey, what's that? Fog? We get fog on Sunday. I think that's what that is. 100% chance. 9%. Visibility 4.5 nautical miles. Okay. The real windy day is coming up on Friday at 12.5 knots. Jeez, perfect. Alright, I'll cancel that for now. I'm not skipping time. I don't need to do that. Can't do that. I can't even buy it. I can only have 4 baited long lines anyways, so 2% bigger. The hook is like 10,000. I'm not doing that. I suppose I can get better binoculars and all that other crap, but let's just buy some bait. We'll go with the mackerels again. Able Fisher. My thing's going up. Can I do that? I think it said maximum. Joe Smoker can only hold a maximum of 4 lines. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Unbaited lines. Alright. So we got 14,000. Do I want to spend it? Hang on a second. I don't think I'm going to upgrade the searchlights. Oh, do I want to even bother? I don't know what the hell that's going to do. I'll go with 1. Alright. That just kind of makes it look pretty. How about binoculars? Let's do that. Binoculars are at least useful. Okay, so I got a mast upgrade. Shopping cart? No, it's a fish market. Town. Dock, I guess. I don't know what the hell it was under. I think it was this. That's a standard mast. I'm at mast upgrade 1. I can't buy a boat. Alright, so it's not at the dock. Where the hell is it? Must be the... I don't know what the hell it is. Dock? Town? Is it a beer? It wasn't the bank. Boat services? No, I don't want that. Alright, where the hell was it? It must be at the fish market. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I'll go to a 4-time zoom. We'll see how that is. It gives my reputation up when I do that. Alright, that's about it. That's all I'm spending. No, I could have done that, but... So I'll go out on the water tonight. So far in the mast, I don't see any difference in the lighting. If anything, the lights aren't on. Which... I don't know. So what are we going to do tonight, later on? I'm thinking about, since I've gone this way now, I'm thinking about coming up through here and seeing what that's all about. I'm just curious. I mean, there's an inlet down here which really, you know, I'm going to need a long range. I got a better motor. We'll see how well that does. I don't think it's going to get me across. Keeping in mind that anytime I go someplace, I gotta go to another port, so not to mention get back to my lines, so but it'd be kind of cool to try it. I just don't know what, one way that way, one way that way, one way. We were gonna try it that way and that was too much, but with the motor, who knows, maybe that'll help. I'd have to try it, try and see, I suppose, and see what the hell happens there. That's the haddock line right there, really. Pollock, maybe, but redfish, good luck. Cod, I haven't found anything. So, yeah, I'm tempted to try this, go along the coast here, and then, you know, just set some in, and then just take my time and just try to be patient a little bit. I got 8,000. See how things go tonight, but yeah, that's gonna do it for now, guys. I'm gonna shut this down for now. And I don't know. I don't know what time I'm going to be back on. I can't say for sure. A few hours. We'll try it again. For now, I'm just going to head out. I gotta get a couple more groceries I forgot to get, and get a little bit of supper. But I might be back on early evening, or later on into prime time. We'll see. But we'll probably spend a few hours on this tonight for sure. And of course, it'll be posted to YouTube later, anyways. So, anyways, hope you enjoy that. I've certainly enjoyed that. No, I don't want to do the tutorial. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the invite, but no thanks. So we'll save our career here at the dock, and we are on August 23rd, 2017 now. So making our way there. Exit the game for now, and we will see you later this evening. Have a good one. Take care.